Hi guys, and welcome to your December 2019. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You for the beautiful sign of Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello, Leos. Thank you for all of my new eyes and ears. How are you? I appreciate you being here with me today. This is going to carry you through the 1st through the 15th, but you know videos, okay, thank you, are timeless, and you do not have to hold yourself to a time frame. The day that you watch the video is the day that the message is for you, as long as it resonates. It's up to you, Leo. Interestingly enough, tapping into your energy, there's been some upheavals. There's been some things that have been going on between you and your person. It's been a mix of, financial issues, children, all of these things. I just want to let you know that. I see this down here, but I want to let you know, though, that despite all of these things that are going on, I believe that there's some transcendence or some elevation that's going to take place between you and your partner. That wafting that you see coming toward me is my beautiful frankincense and myrrh. If you guys are interested, please go on to Marvelous Madame's Etsy store, Shop Marve. Anyway, if you're interested in purchasing that, because some of you guys asked, that's why I say it. So no, the house is not on fire. The workshop is not on fire. Anyway, Leo, I see the heavy burdens and the things that have been taking place between you and this person. And just last month, things between you and the person, if this is the same, and I feel like this is the same relationship. Now, sometimes I do read, obviously, and every reading is different. You could resonate with one from August, and then by the time, I read for you now, it doesn't, maybe it doesn't resonate. But I've watched this relationship for the one that I have in mind, that I'm intuitively picking up on right now, break completely down and slowly get back to a point of rebuilding. And you guys, this particular relationship that I'm picking up on has some children involved, and there's been some financial strain. Tapping into that, this is what I got: spiritual growth, okay? Spiritual growth. Now, there is some spiritual growth that is needed and that needs to take place between you and your partner, but again, I'm giving it to you from your partner's perspective, or someone that you have an emotional attachment with. This is what they're experiencing. This is a very special time of deep spiritual awareness and growth. Powerful changes are taking place deep within you, and it is important to nurture yourself as this occurs. Take time out to appreciate the beauty and the healing energy of nature. Wander out at the trees, delight in the flowers, feel the earth beneath your feet, hear the sacred heart of Gaia, and rejoice in the essence of her nurturing spirit. Okay? Walk along the beach, step into the waves, feel the ebb and flow of the water and the ebb and flow of your own divinity. You will emerge from this period with a renewed sense of purpose and heightened ability to tap into the vast pools of knowledge, inspiration, and creativity that dwell within you. Sounds corny, right? Well, if you are, for some of you guys, if you are a Leo and you're wanting to know, and you are actually on your spiritual journey, then that should make sense to you. I used to think the same thing before I became what I am and who I am and started on my own path. You have to understand that, you read these publications and people tell you to go and get one with nature and blah, blah, blah. Let me just tell you something, Leos. For those of you who understand and you are enlightened, that's why you're here. But I will tell you, when you take these little pilgrimages on your own and you go somewhere that's supposed to be spiritual, even if you just went and checked into a hotel and spent some time by yourself to renew your energy, when you start your spiritual journey, you're going to automatically know, because when you start tapping into your spiritual growth, you're going to automatically want to go and become one with nature. The vastness and the beauty of nature. I'm not going to tell you to go and hug a tree. That may not be your thing. However, you're missing the spiritual point if you're having to question that message. Does that make sense? Yeah, let's keep it moving. So first and foremost, we're going to start out with the Ten of Wands. Heavy burdens and your partner needing to prioritize some things between you guys. There are some things that you guys share. Again, I'm really feeling financial burdens and some children issues. But overall, the good thing about the 10 is this newest cycle that you guys just emerged from is about to wrap up. The worst is already happened. Now you can't do anything but advance from the 10 to the ace, and you go into a brand new cycle, okay? And then we have the King of Cups. So someone is definitely that you're connecting with really trying to find themselves, because if you look at him, he's out in nature. He's taking the advice of this oracle card here. He is out at the beach. He is going into his creativity right now, obviously focused on his feelings. And this is emotional intelligence. He's trying to balance his feelings and balance, he or she, by the way, trying to balance things out from a spiritual level and make things make sense. Because when you get in the energy of that Ten of Wands, it is just emotionally, that Ten of Wands from all aspects of your life, when it's hitting you from all of these areas, you feel like a prisoner. And this person is understanding that although it has been a heavy burden between you guys, that there's a need to balance and prioritize. And the heart of the matter, no matter what, this person wants you to know, Leo, that you are still at the center of their thoughts. With the Two of Cups being here, connected hearts, balance. Some of you guys are married. This is what this person wants you to know. Yes, we've had a rough go of it. Yes. But this person is ascending. And I'm telling you, if you don't jump on the bandwagon, if you agree with this, then you guys are going to have a rift, because this person that you're connecting with is seeking something more than this chaos that you guys have been going through. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, let it escape. But this person is trying to tap into the deeper meaning of things and bring balance back into you guys' life. I don't feel necessarily like this is you guys are having problems with one another per se, but if you have been, this person is trying to spiritually ascend to another plane. If you guys are married, this person has been at your side, Leo, male or female, whomever you're married to, and now they've gotten to a point where you guys' stress has completely depressed them. I do feel some depression here, and they're just trying to focus their energy on something that they can believe in to pull them out of that depression. And they want you to know that if you feel like this person has been moving away from you or has been a little distant, you are still, and your relationship is still the center of their world, okay? And I have more evidence with that by saying, boom, we got the sun, and that's your energy. So again, you are still, your relationship is still in the center of their hearts. This sun card is a major arcana. This person is going through a spiritual awakening, self-realization. They're going through their spirit. If you look at this, you don't see any little kids in this card. You see this person looking up at the sun. I really do feel like in this deck, we're talking about a spiritual awakening here. This was some of the same energy that Cancer got. If you are connecting with a Cancer, I would say all of the water signs, this would still apply to you, Leo. I did get some of the same energy from, like I said, the Cancer reading. And if you are connecting, a Leo connecting with a Cancer, you know, that was Cancer's partner going through this spiritual awakening. So if you're a Leo connecting with the Cancer, I'm letting you know that this is your Cancer and this is what they're going through, or someone that has Cancer in their chart. Okay, there's the sun, and that's your major arcana, Leo. Okay, so this is definitely good. And then finally, we have moderation and balance. There's been some things between you guys that have just not been going right, and this person is trying to temper themselves. This is the Temperance card. The key word in a lot of this particular reading here is balance and spiritual awakening. The other reading for Cancer's partner was more a spiritual awakening across the board, deaths and rebirths and things of that nature. This is a little bit different. The person is trying to tap into, again, their spiritual growth, but there's some things that are completely out of whack between you, and that's what they're trying to remedy, if that makes sense. That's what they're trying to remedy. So sort of similar, but just going about it a little bit different. This is Sagittarius energy here with the Temperance card. So we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and more Sagittarius. So this is a cross between fire and water. Somebody is obviously connecting with water, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and get into the peek at the past. I feel that there was definitely chemistry between you guys. Now, I normally put these on top of one another. In the past 9 to 12 months, possibly a little bit longer if you are married, because some of you guys are. That was the next card that was under there. Just from a romantic standpoint, come on. You guys are being guided here. Just, you know, you definitely have chemistry. There were some things that broke down. If these cards, oh my God, there were some things that broke down between you guys. And I feel like your soulmate may differ. This person is different. Yes, this person is a little bit different. I apologize. These cards are all over the place, Leo. But there has been some things that have completely rocked your world from a standpoint, Leo, that's just different. Some things in you guys' communication, some things in codependency, some things with children, again, finances and career. So that was a peek at the past. I feel like 9 to 12 months or possibly longer. That to me is your differences made you doubt one another, is how I'm feeling it. Now let's bring it back to the current. Finances and career is affecting some this relationship here. Children, again, I don't know whether you guys have a child together, whether either of you have inherited a child or someone is pregnant. Children and finances and career is definitely causing some rift. And then we have very soon. There's some indecisive energy here as far as what are we going to do. There's been many conversations and incarnations of conversations between you guys where someone can't make their mind up about what the best outcome is for your relationship. And you're being guided to kind of tap into your emotions here and figure out what you want to do. Now, bottom of the deck energy is what I am interpreting as the most recent past. I mean, the past couple of months. I feel as if when I see this 9 of Wands, now we already started out with the 10 of Wands. So before we got to the 10, this is where we were. So this was a last defense. Somebody completely broke down. It just kept building and building and building, and now we're there. But you needed to get to it in order to get to the next level. So this too shall pass, Leo. Your partner is feeling the weight of the world on their shoulders, and in the past couple of months, they started here, which makes sense in the 9 of Wands energy. Look at how she's looking. So typically, this person isn't a warrior. Well, they are the wounded warrior. The traditional rider-waite imagery has a person that's surrounded around all these wands with a bandage on his head. This particular young lady looks intact, but she's looking at you like, So to me, you guys have been at a standoff. There's possibly been some things that you guys cannot agree on as it pertains to finances and career and or children, how to deal with the outcome of children, finances. It seems like a couple that live together, possibly that's married, that's just been going through. But this is where your partner is right now. They're determined. This was the last defense against something that happened. And I see that there was some type of sudden change. The tower isn't here, but there was an upheaval. There was something that happened that either affected a job or affected something in your finances. And right before the bow broke, this was where your partner was, because you guys had already had so much stress, okay? And then here we go. When the Two of Wands, okay? The Two of Wands. So this person was trying to be resilient through your issues and trying to make some progress and planning, and then boom, here we go again with the next upheaval. It's like they felt like as soon as they took 2 steps forward in the 2, they had to go backwards with this 9. So I just want to let you know that is how it relates to the energy that's on the board. Now, the top of the deck energy, where they are right now, some of you, like I said, they're tapping into their spirituality right now, into this spiritual growth. When you start to do that, you ascend, and now you want to know the greater meaning of things. So they may be watching tarot videos. They may be going to get Reiki healings. They may be trying to get their chakras aligned, whatever it is. Maybe they have a spiritual advisor like myself. Maybe. But I do see the Magician here. So I just want to let you know that right now what's going on is they're trying to manifest some different beginnings here. They have all of the tools in the arsenal to make this pop. They are trying to tap into their spiritual growth again. They're trying to maybe start to make some better choices and some healthier choices. Maybe watch how they speak to you, not argue with you. Going into their spiritual path and whatever that means for them. Maybe they're trying to get their third eye chakra open. Maybe they're trying to watch what they eat. I feel like this person is really just trying to figure it out. And again, I get a lot of comments, especially from my Leo tribe, who come on and may catch the video for the first time or something like that. And I've heard, oh, that's corny, or that's this, and that's that. You have to understand that when you start your spiritual path, you're looking for a deeper meaning. Because what is going on in your life is not working. Everybody does not want to drink and smoke to drown themselves in their misery. And if that's what this person was doing, they are changing. I'm just saying. Whatever their vice was, they're looking for a more spiritual inclined way to deal with their stress. And I find that if you can put your belief into love and hip hop, no offense, and everything that's low vibrational, why can't you put your belief into your spiritual growth? So that's just my little tidbit of information. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong. You do what you do, whatever your vice is. But, some of us or some people are looking for a deeper meaning. And that's what this person is doing. And I know that it's hard to look at somebody who's been ratchet or been low vibrational and now all of a sudden they want to change. But Leo, this person does, if it resonates with you that way. And they probably told you, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, that's not working. We have to find another way, especially if you guys are married. And as a result of that, here we go with the Knight of Pentacles, which is the top. So right now, they're determined. They're trying to be a hard worker and be steadfast, show their steadfastness. They're trying to move that good offer around in that pentacle, take care of things better, be a little bit more responsible. Overall, it's not about perfection. They're just trying to find a way that's different than what they have been doing. Okay, that's what I'm saying. And then here we go. This is the lightning card. So this is what lets me know that there was a sudden change, shocking news. There was a surprise, an epiphany, an upheaval, or some type of transformation. And that's exactly what this person is going through right now. Let's go ahead, Leo, and get you out of here. So I feel like this is actually overall a good reading. I feel like this person still wants you to know that they're very much so trying to be a part of this team. They are still Team Leo. They just they're acknowledging that some things need to change, and they're coming to you, sorry for the banging, from a very standpoint of it doesn't matter at this point how it happened. Oh, yeah. This is what Spirit just reveals, self-esteem. Absolutely. Someone here, and it could be this person, is trying, like I said, what did I say earlier that there was some self-realization here? Where did I say that? Yes. Self-realization, spiritual awakening with the Sun card. Okay. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. Self-esteem. I possess the gifts, the soul. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So they're trying to invest in themselves. Yoga, something that's going to bring, I feel like this person popped off a lot. This person maybe practice or poured their energy into things that didn't serve them. And whatever this upheaval was, this last thing, it was the final straw. It was enough to jolt them, but the tower isn't here. So the relationship isn't over. They're still very much so invested in you, Leo. That was their breaking point, whatever happened. So you guys know what that is. Give me one more here, Spirit. Yes. Failure. And I think that that's exactly what this Temperance is about. This is the second time I've gotten a card to match. There's that beautiful stone. Look at that again. This came out. That's purple if you can see it. That came out in another reading. What was that? Was it Taurus that had a lot of purples? Here we go again. Failure, Temperance. So now they're going to start to do things in moderation now. Going to start to balance out things. Going to start to watch how they approach things in this relationship with your finances. I feel like this is a couple, but if like a married couple, but if you're not, that doesn't mean that this person doesn't want to change. They're still very much so invested in fixing themselves so they can be better for you. That's what I think I'm gonna go with that, because I see where they are. I understand that a mistake is an opportunity to learn. So absolutely, that's what I feel, and they really is trying to keep an open mind. They acknowledge that they've done some things wrong. This last sudden jerk of it's just been some things between you guys, and it popped them into a different realization. And now they're just searching for something that's just a little bit more. They just want something more, Leo. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to leave you, oh my God, with these two cards, because I think that they're beautiful. And, you know, whenever someone is going through stress, they typically try to run. This person is not leaving. This person is very much so invested in this relationship, but just trying to acknowledge that maybe they need to do some work. So, like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe, Leo. This was a beautiful reading. Okay. I want you to know that. I love it. I love it. Okay. So, like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I will see you guys here next week when we do it again. All of your Channel 2 messages will be uploaded. It's taken a little bit longer because there is a lot of year-end messages that I have to deliver, but once it is all done, I will post that on the community tab. Bye, Leo, and I will see you soon.